Alright guys, welcome back to What If Goku was in Vegeta's crew. This will be the final part. I hope you're all enjoying this series. I know I am. With all that being said, let's get to it. We go back a bit to when the Heaters broke out Moro. They were hired by an interesting crew. You see, a crew from prison managed to break out and gather some money, and they hired the Heaters to break them out. So Granola was there too, and as they broke into the prison and broke Moro out, Moro would then suddenly eat the energy of the Heaters, killing them, except for Granola. As he looked at him, I see that face. That's a face of revenge. Tell me, who do you want to get revenge on? Granola would say, the Saiyans, the people that rule the universe. I have gotten information a bit in my cell, here and there. How about you join me, and together we will destroy the Saiyans? Granola would reluctantly agree. So they decided to get revenge. However, Moro knew about how strong the Empire was, and he wanted to stay far away from it. So he decided to go for some planets far off from the Empire's reaches. Dirt planets, backwater planets, planets with uncivilized people that not even the Empire would want. As he would go there and he began to absorb their energy and get stronger and stronger and stronger. As the days passed, Moro would slowly grow into a young adult, as he was planning out to get his revenge. Eventually, though, Supreme Kai-Shin would appear, as he would look at Vegeta and warn him about Moro, saying he's back and he wants revenge. Vegeta looked down and say, why do I care about this Moro? I am Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. I can take care of him. Shin would shake and say, please don't act like this. He would laugh, I'm just joking. Besides, I think I have a plan. Vegeta would look at the rest of the Saiyans as they would nod. Stay here and watch after the planet in case he attacks. I'll go to Beerus's planet. Vegeta would travel to Beerus's planet. As Beerus sat there, he then saw Vegeta land. As he walked up to him, I can tell you use something different for a god of destruction powers. Teach me how to use it. Beerus would look and say, why? So I can protect this universe better. I understand if you don't trust me. I understand if you're threatened, but then Beerus would laugh. Threatened? I'm not threatened by you, Prince Vegeta. You are quite entertaining. I will teach you. Beerus then began to try to teach Vegeta Ultra Ego. Meanwhile, Moro finally got enough energy. He thought it was time to attack the capital with Granola. Granola was just cannon farther, though, a sniper used to distract them, and he knew it. So, as soon as the attack began, Granola ditched him and went off for his own journey to get the Dragon Balls, the wish to become the strongest in the universe. Meanwhile, Moro would show up at the capital planet. As he landed, Kakarot, Nappa, and Raditz all surrounded him, as then he began to absorb their energy. He used prisoners as cannon fodder to keep them out of the way, as he just kept absorbing their energy more and more, feeding off their life force. Kakarot felt himself become weaker and weaker and weaker. As he transformed to the blue form and even got into blue evolution, it did nothing, as Moro simply punched him, kicking him further back. As eventually their forms died out and they fell to the floor, the energy being stolen, it seemed like they were going to die. But then Supreme Kai-Kai'd and then managed to Kai them out, saving them. This pissed Moro off. He knew where the Supreme World of the Kais were and he would go there soon, but for now, he must continue to feed, as he began to continue to eat everyone on the planet. As then Supreme Kai-Shin healed them all, he would then say, it seems like we have no other choice but fusion. Kakarot said, even then, I don't know if it will be enough, because it will just absorb our energy. We need to act fast then. Goku then remembered a technique. He remembered how we told him to move without thinking. Kakarot knew this was the only way to win. As he began to train and try to clear his mind, he knew this Ultra Instinct or whatever would be the only thing that could save them. As Kakarot continued to train and try to clear his mind, eventually Moro would show up, as he would start to drain the planet. Raditz and Nappa would charge first. As Moro began to steal their energy, Kakarot would simply sit back and close his eyes. As he walked towards him, suddenly his hair turned pure white. As he went into Ultra Instinct, Kakarot began to dodge all Moro's attacks, and he began to hit him at all of his pressure points. Kakarot knew he had to finish him off right here, right now.
As Raditz and Nappa started charging their attacks, Kakarot kept him busy, kept distracting him. As Moro kept getting more and more bloody, he tried to keep the distance away, but he couldn't. Moro would scream, "How is this possible? How am I losing?" Kakarot would say, "It's over, Moro." Moro would say, "It's not over." He would go into the ground and try to absorb the planet, but it would be too much and it would kill Moro. As Moro was defeated and Kakarot unlocked a new form, they all thought they won, but suddenly, Raditz would be shot straight in the chest by a key beam. So would Nappa, as they would fall down, bleeding out. Kakarot would look down in horror, as suddenly Granola would walk up to him. As Nappa and Raditz fell to the floor, bleeding out, Supreme Kai Shin went to heal them. But then Granola looked at him and said, "I don't think so, Supreme Kai. Moro told me about you and his little battle with you, but I don't really care. All I care about is my revenge. So don't do it. As long as you don't heal them, there'll be no reason for me to get involved." The Supreme Kai nodded and began to shake as Kakarot and Granola fought each other. Kakarot was able to dodge a lot of attacks because of his Ultra Instinct, but there were some that were too fast. Kakarot had to choose what to dodge and what not to dodge, and try to protect his vital organs. As the battle kept going onwards and onwards and onwards, Kakarot was able to keep up for a little while, but he was starting to get outclassed, barely holding in there, and Granola laughed. "Where's your friend, Vegeta? I want you two to die together. I want all the Saiyans to die together. I want to end your race once and for all, to end your reign of terror, and to end the misery you've caused to all these planets and to my people." As this was going on, we cut back to Vegeta. As Beerus would look at him and say, "Do you know how you get this power? How you get the power of Ultra Ego?" Vegeta would say, "No. Pure anger. It's a form of destruction and power. To get that, you need to get angry. So let me help you a bit. I'm the one who ordered Frieza to wipe out your race." Suddenly, Vegeta would turn Blue Evolution as he would charge at Beerus, but Beerus would just knock him down to the floor and say, "You're nothing but a weakling. You need to harness your rage, harness your power, or Kakarot will die, the one you care about." Vegeta would get up and say, "The one I care about? What are you talking about?" Beerus would laugh. "He was the first low-class Saiyan you ever gave a damn about. And you turned Super Saiyan, not because of Nappa's death, but because Kakarot's life was threatened. I know how you feel about him. If you don't do this, your beloved Kakarot will die." Vegeta looked down as he began to nod. As he trained more and more, eventually he would learn Ultra Ego. As we cut back to Kakarot, he'd be standing, barely alive, but then Vegeta would punch Granola, sending him flying. As he would get up, "You okay, Kakarot?" Kakarot would say, "Yeah," as him and Granola began to battle. As they both started to battle, Vegeta would look at Kakarot and say, "If we die, I love you, Kakarot. You're like a brother to me. So was Nappa, but you were there. You taught me that low-class Saiyans can matter, and you showed me the strength of training, the strength of improving yourself, and the strength of learning new things, instead of just relying on Zenkai boost. And I've seen you grow up, and I'm proud of that, and I'm happy to die with you, if we perish." Kakarot would laugh and say, "Same here, Vegeta." As they fought Granola, Granola would get angry, as they were supposed to be scared. They were supposed to be shaking in their boots. They were supposed to hate life. He was supposed to torture them and kill them, just like he did his people, but they didn't act like that. They were excited, and they even accepted death that they lost. Kakarot and Vegeta would keep on fighting. As Vegeta took more and more damage, eventually he would thrice straight at Granola, punching him in the face, knocking him to the ground, knocking him out, as then Goku would blow him up. Vegeta and Goku did it. They worked so hard, and they managed to just barely beat Granola. As they fell down to the floor, Supreme Kai Shin healed them all, and he said, "Well done. This calls for a celebration." Even though Supreme Kai Shin didn't really like him, he knew that it was a necessary evil. They played the role a destroyer should play, because Beerus didn't really do his job. Kakarot and Vegeta lived happily, like brothers. So did Nappa and Raditz. The Saiyan crew ruled the universe. And that is where we're going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know anything of this series down in the comments below. I really enjoyed making these videos. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know they're not going to get that many views because, well, it's getting really late, so I can't really post it on prime time because I had a lot of stuff going on, so I couldn't post this video as early as I wanted. But you know what? That's fine. Anyway, I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. We're getting close to 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully I can do this full-time one day, if YouTube actually pays me. Which, I got monetized, but my AdSense account is not updated, and it's been like 4 months. So, if you guys know anyone at YouTube or know what that issue could be, please let me know. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. Love you all. Hope you have an amazing day.